Before time, there was nothing. No light, no matter, no sound. Then, a single command initiated a 6-day expansion, filling the void with light. This matter was rapidly organized. Water separated from dry land, oceans filled with living creatures, the ground sprouted thousands of plants, and animals populated the new continents. On the 6th day, the process stops being about biological machinery. A new type of creature appears, one with the capacity to think, to build, and to make independent choices as a reflection of the Creator. For one brief period, the system functioned without friction. Nothing died, and nothing was broken. The original environment was an absolute surplus. Humanity had unrestricted access to an entire garden of resources, with one explicit boundary, a single tree they were told not to eat from. Yet within a single chapter, the inhabitants violate that boundary and fracture the ecosystem. These opening chapters of Genesis map the specific behavioral flaws that lead to human self-sabotage. Tracing how this system broke down provides the coordinates for why we continually cross lines and damage our own relationships today. The sabotage doesn't start with physical force. A serpent approaches the woman, Eve, and reframes the rule, asking if the Creator actually placed restrictions on them. The pitch is simple. The boundary isn't there for your protection. It's there to hold you back. The serpent suggests that breaking the rule will unlock their full potential. That same logic drives every modern manipulation, from financial scams to toxic friendships. The premise is always that you are missing out and the rules shouldn't apply to you. Eve eats the fruit and Adam follows. No lightning strikes and the ground doesn't shake. Instead, the first symptom is shame. Adam and Eve suddenly realize they are naked, and their immediate instinct is to hide from the Creator they once walked beside. Failure rarely begins with an explosion. It starts silently with compromised trust and an instinct toward isolation. When the Creator confronts them in the garden, Adam faces a choice about accountability. He immediately points at Eve. He claims the woman gave him the fruit, dodging the responsibility for his own decision. This reflex is history's original blame shift, the same instinct that kicks in whenever we try to distance ourselves from a mistake. When these instincts are passed to the next generation, they escalate. Adam and Eve have 2 sons, Cain and Abel. Both bring an offering, but only Abel's is accepted. Cain processes that rejection by letting jealousy weaponize until he lures his brother into a field and kills him. When asked about his brother, Cain replies, "Am I my brother's keeper?" This is the arrogant evolution of his father's original deflection. In the span of a single generation, the reflex to avoid blame mutated from a lie into fatal violence. Because the trust required for paradise was broken, Adam and Eve are expelled from the garden into a harsh environment. This story survives because it is an accurate mirror. We recognize the behavior. We know what it feels like to cross a boundary, hide the evidence, and let jealousy damage the people we are supposed to love. But the narrative takes an unexpected turn. The Creator stays. Before they are sent into the wasteland, God personally crafts garments of skin for them, addressing the exact shame they tried to hide. The story of the fall provides the context for the rest of the Bible, an ongoing effort to repair the trust that was lost.